something wrong with the listing.
The price was originally listed at $640.
Well, that's the problem. If you want to sell something, then you'll lower the price.
We were going to present some testimony on that. Right now it's listed at $585.
I am telling you right now. The judge that ordered that to be sold, wanted it sold, and I'm gonna want it sold. And that's too bad if they don't get as much as they could have in a different market. But there's not a level of cooperation with these parties that we can have that property in common. And now we see the complication created with the stepchild in the property as tenant, and that's creating a whole nother level of problems. Court takes nothing from the CPS involvement with the stepdaughter. I have no idea what to take from that. I can't base my judgment on that because that's whatever it is. It's not over, and I don't know what it is. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about early drunk driving. I'm not worried about a lot of things. I'll hear your arguments. What do you want to argue about visitation and custody and schooling?
With respect to the recommendation of Mr. Hopkins, Phoenix needs to be in school, and we would adopt that. We would ask for that. She was in school until taken out by Ms. Jones in January this year, so we would ask that she be put back in school. She's a straight A student according to the testimony of Ms. Jones, so it doesn't make sense that she should be taken out of an environment that she seems to be doing quite well in. So,
on schooling, Ms. Jones, what I hear from you?
I guess this might be timely to give you my packet of handouts.
Give a copy to Mr. Minden.
Yeah.
I'm going to give the bailiff a copy.
Thank you. And I've got one for, I've got one for Mr. Hopkins.
Yeah, you'll need to deliver that to him some other time. He's gone.
All right. It's just, as I don't know anybody would object, I don't think Mr. Jones would object, that we are a Christian household. I've been active as a Christian long before I met him. It's who I was. It's who we continue to be. Our children were raised in that manner. I have issues with her being in a public school. Our household is extremely popular. Families love to send their kids to my house.
yeah,
And in doing so,
I would object to all of these exhibits. There's no foundation or hearsay. There are witnesses that are going to testify, and they should be here so they can be subject to cross-examination, and we don't have that here.
Your Honor, I had 2 days to prepare for this.
All right. Anyways, the objection's overruled. The court's received the documents. You have 5 minutes to tell me what you want me to do with your schooling, and then I'm going to make an order.
Your Honor, I would like to either continue homeschooling under the supervised program that I'm wanting to enroll in. It's a Christian organization. I want to keep it that way. I keep becoming more and more disturbed with the public schools, the things that I hear from Phoenix's peers. I think all the kids are wonderful. It's why I've given my time. Even when Phoenix is not in school, I go to help the teacher out. It's my philosophy. Instead of just complaining, do something constructive. The teacher very much appreciates my help. I'll continue to give in my community as I can. I want her to be raised with Christian morals and values. She's becoming of an extremely delicate age. She is entering puberty. And the things that I'm hearing and witnessing are disturbing and scary to me. I want to maintain that she stay in a safe environment and not shelter her, but certainly allow for there to be filters We are Christian, it's not a brand new thing. I've been a Christian since I was 21 years old. My children have been Christians all their lives, and I don't drag them to church. They go willingly, and they make a lot of church dates themselves. They feel safe. They have boundaries. And I believe the level of education is far different. Her own teachers at this public school have expressed they understand Phoenix's frustration with the public school. She's much smarter than they can keep up with. They're overloaded right now, Your Honor, 30 children to a classroom.
What school's that?
It's called Oak Valley, and it's the school that our district is in. Again, it's why I contribute my time to help the teacher out. I will bring emails from the teachers to substantiate that.
I'm deciding this issue in
Oh, okay.
2 minutes. You have 2 more
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
Anything else?
Just what I've submitted, sir.
I've heard and understand your argument. To consider judgment in the court that the child shall be enrolled in the public school as soon as her independent course of studies is done on March the 9th. She shall be enrolled forthwith in the public school and no longer be in independent study or any form of homeschooling. There's nothing wrong with homeschooling, and maybe at some later date I'll have her go back and do homeschooling, but education is it's a hugely complicated and difficult thing to do, and no doubt you probably are a good educator, but it's hard to do when you're you are divorced now, but when you're engaged in divorce related proceedings, they're very emotional, take a lot of time, and based on your own testimony about your physical limitations and disability and things, the court needs to be concerned about the best interest of the child.
I'm just slow, sir. I'm not a runner anymore, that's all. I don't move as fast as maybe anybody else.
It doesn't work that way. Once I make a ruling, and that's it. So that's what's going to happen on the schooling, period, in the story. Now, custody and visitation.
You are just going back to the school, on Exhibit 5, excuse me, it shows that the independent study ends on March 3rd.
Okay.
Well, March the 3rd. There was conflicting testimony as to the relevant date, but whatever, March the 3rd, then the parties have agreed that that's the date. But March the 3rd, that's a Tuesday, so I expect her to be in school on Monday, March the 9th at the appropriate place. She can have a few days off after.
May I ask that she go to the local Christian school?
I can't order her to go to private school right now. I'm not going to do that. I will consider that for next fall when school starts again, after I've had a chance to make some rulings in the case and I get to know all of you and I get to figure out what's going on. But right now, as best I can tell, you got a big chunk of money stuck in that rental. You don't want to lower the price and give off the money, but if it had been sold, then you'd have money to pay for the private school. Now that it's sitting there partially as a non-performing asset, it's creating problems for me as a judge, because my job is to take care of this kid and I need money to do with it. So if you want her to go to private school next fall, get the rental sold. But no, she's not going to private school. She's going to Oak Valley or wherever she was before, the exact same school, starting March the 9th, get a hold of school right away. I don't know if she's coming back. Custody and visitation, what do you want me to do?
Well, I would like things to stay as they are. I'm very open to revisiting this. I want to see the old Elmer back.